Father's Day is right around the corner. I think it's a great Father's Day gift. I really do. We live in a world that's battery operated nowadays. Okay, I'm all right with that. I'm good with that. Except the cost of the battery is the most expensive part of a battery operated anything. So if I go buy a cordless drill, I just noticed that myself. Sydney, thank you. This looks like something I would do to my older brother in a photograph. Put that up. Now wait, here's the best part. They really are bunny ears. Look at that. Okay? I've got a little bunny rabbit. This is all metalwork in a raincoat. I've got a duck in a raincoat. Or come on, how can you not love a frog in a raincoat? Those are coming up early. I'm not even going to tell you too much about them. You're going to have to wait. I'm sitting back in the same spot. Let me get that just right there. Okay. I have no idea what I was saying. So I'm going to bring my guest in. His name is Scott Hine. You saw Scott earlier with those really innovative bungee cords. Scott, the idea that I now have a compressor that I can take with me on the go. I've got a big compressor in my workshop, but that means I've got to drag whatever I need to inflate to it. With this plugs into the 12 volt in an automobile and powers it up.
It sure does, and it's the air you need anywhere and everywhere you need it. And you should really give a shout out to whoever alerted you to that on Facebook, because I was not going to tell you. We go back too far.
Yeah.
Habit years are going to be behind your head.
That's
all 10 minutes, brother.
That's my technical director. She takes care of me.
Oh, okay.
Sydney's very good to me.
Whoever did that, thank you. You owe her a beer. So no, you're right. You want the air this time of year, especially because you're inflating bike tires, car tires. The car tires over the winter got a little cold, got a little deflated. All the things you need. Soccer balls, kids are playing sports. You're doing yard projects, wheelbarrows. You need the air. This is the way to do it because it powers off your car, so you can drive or wherever you are. You have that air because if you have a wheelbarrow or a car tire ways away, you can't run 500 yards of extension cord to try and blow something up. This is what you do. And you don't have to also worry about the battery being recharged. You're always working off of your car. So it's just all that air you need, man. It's a really great product.
I've got a horse trailer. A horse trailer without a truck is worthless. So if I have this in my truck and I go to move that trailer and notice that the tires are low, now I've got easy access to air to reinflate. Every single spring, I have 2 utility trailers, a stock trailer, and my small boat trailer that sit out in the back 40, the back field, and every spring the tires are flat. And I still wind up pulling them all the way up the garage by the house where the air compressor is with that one wheel that does this. Yeah? Because that's where the air compressor was. Now you can take the air compressor with you. And as long as your vehicle, I still call it the cigarette lighter adapter. Tells you how old I am. But most vehicles nowadays have one or more of these 12 volts. This is a 25% savings off what we made it earlier, available at earlier. So $22.34, perfect Father's Day gift. I think we still have a few of the blue, don't we? Okay, we do. So I've got the black in front of me. There's the blue. I know that we also have a gray and a red. Even if you've got a big compressor in a garage somewhere, this thing still makes sense. Soccer coaches love this thing, don't they?
Absolutely, yeah. I was one of those. I mean, I coached my daughter in soccer for years, and you need to inflate a ball, a basketball coach, whatever it might be. But the thing is, it's with you all the time. It's small enough, less than 2 pounds. You can hide it under the seat, put it in the trunk. You always have air when and where you need it. Brass couplings make it really easy to attach. There's no guesswork, and there's no snapping that little thing down and losing air when you unhook it. It's so simple, and it's digital. So you got a tire pressure gauge. So you and I both know every car in America is required to have the PSI, pounds per square inch of your tires, listed on the door jamb. It's a requirement. Every car on the road has that. So you go and you find that PSI, then you set it to here. Okay, up, I'll get it to 36 because that's what I happen to know. And then you hit the trigger, and then it starts inflating the tire. When it gets to 36, it shuts off. So you know your tires are safe and inflated properly. It's safety, it's savings, because underinflated tires are dangerous. They waste gas, and with this, you're good to go. Plus, the great thing here is This cord that runs to the inside of my car, this is the same one I was just using to inflate those balls. You get almost 12 feet of cord. So you can go anywhere around your car, do anything you need to do. It really is that portable air compressor that just gives you that air you need, Dan.
Yeah. It's a smart little device. Again, there's battery operated versions of this nowadays, but the battery itself increases the price of the unit probably 3 times over. That 12-foot cord is more than long enough to reach any one of the wheels on your car. And by the way, this goes all the way up to 120 PSI. That's semi-tractor trailer tires. And the fact that you've got a digital gauge and an auto shutoff means that now you can start checking pressure in your automobile on a regular basis. And I will say this, we tend to do that a little bit more in the winter because as it gets colder, you lose air in your tires. But man, when gasoline is over $4 a gallon, and I can tell you that you can increase your gas mileage by about 10% if your tires are properly inflated. This thing is sale priced at $22.34. If you keep your car tires inflated at the right level all the time, this will pay for itself. There he is. It's my favorite dog in the world.
Daisy.
Hi, Daisy.
You know how, yeah, you know what's how happy she is I've inflated this ball?
Yeah.
So I've really just made her day and mine. So
get it, Daisy.
She wants this thing.
Get it.
Ready? Ready?
Get
Go
it.
get it. Go get it. So yeah, I'm a hero, not just to the soccer kids, but now to my dogs as well. But the thing is, it's powerful. Like you said, up to 120 PSI. That's like a tractor trailer tire. Look at this tire I'm inflating here. I've got 40, 80, 120, 160, 200 pounds of dirt on this dolly. And it'll take a second. It is literally filling this flat tire up with all of this dirt on it. So you don't have to worry about the power here. It's got all that you need. Hooks up to your, what we like to call a cigarette lighter, your 12 volt. I happen to have one here in the trunk and one in the front. But the thing is, it's front, back, all 4 tires you can get to the 12-foot cord is the air you need when and where you need it. I just think that's so essential, Dan, because it is that time of year where everything, wheelbarrows, dollies, soccer balls,
bicycles,
cars, need extra air, bicycles.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, my wife and I are going bike riding this afternoon. It's gorgeous out, so you want to make sure you have proper air pressure because in that case, it's not really saving gas, it's saving your legs gas. So it really, it is amazing.
My producer mentioned she liked the idea that the inflation pin locks into the top so that you're not going to lose the darn thing.
Yes.
So it's just a very well thought out. It's not over-engineered. And I respect that. There's a lot of tools out there that are being manufactured today that don't need all the bells and whistles that they've got. And believe me, you pay twice as much for bells and 3 times as much for whistles. This, you just simply plug in to your 12 volt, you use it, and you put it away. By the way, because it has no battery on it, it also weighs a fraction of what the battery-operated models weigh. And you're lugging that around in your automobile. It's perfect for the center console or underneath the seat. It's a smart little piece of equipment. Here's the bag that comes with it. So you've got a carrying case. And it's not going to be that tool that you use all the time. But what it is going to be is it's going to be that tool that gets you out of trouble when you really need it. When you go to use something and you realize, oh, great, the tire's low. Or you go to, play basketball and you realize the ball's flat. My father had a habit of looking at a flat tire and going, it's only flat on the bottom. It doesn't matter. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
If it ain't round, it ain't working. I agree. And to the point, if I think it was Jen may have mentioned to her about the brass coupling, that's really important because it's really well made. And if you go out and look for something in this price range, you can barely get a good digital tire gauge for that. Just go look around.
Or even a hand pump for this price.
That's exactly right. So you've got this, it's well made, it's brass, it stores on board, you got a 12-foot cord, everything you need, have the air when and where you need it, Dan. As always, my friend, it is great to see you.
Thank you very much, Scott. $22.34, that's clearance sale price. When these are gone, they're gone. I can't get them back in. I do have a newer model coming out for summer of this year, but believe me, it's a lot more expensive than $22.34. Take advantage of this one while you can.